2 anchor Wendy Corona joins us live from the newsroom. And Wendy, you talked to someone who said these jobs may end up being bigger than the president's.
That's right. They say the coronavirus pandemic has created its own epidemic within the growing number of people who have fallen to substance abuse. And until we shake free of this imposed isolation, people will continue to be held back from connecting and may slip further into addiction.
That's been what the peer recovery community has wanted. Peer voices with lived experience at the table in Washington.
Jeff Breedlove is a brother in recovery with the Georgia Council on Substance Abuse.
Every voice is important in the process, but the most important voice is the peer voice, because we know what works and what doesn't work.
For this reason, the appointments of Tom Coderre as Assistant Secretary for Mental Health and Substance Abuse and Regina LaBelle as Acting Director of the Office of National Drug Control Policy are important.
Her task is 5 times the president's task.
John Bringell with the Council on Alcohol and Drugs knows LaBelle, who worked in this capacity in the Obama administration, has the energy for the task, but it's one that is mushrooming with each passing day in the coronavirus pandemic.
The number one predictive factor of mental health and substance abuse issues is isolation.
The Georgia Council on Substance Abuse counts more than 800,000 people in recovery in the state, 26 million nationwide, and says leaders in D.C. need to be keenly aware of what lies ahead.
We know a hurricane is coming, people are suffering, and at some point the state and federal government are going to have to provide more funding.
Last summer, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention noted an increase in the number of drug overdoses and hospital admissions from overdoses during the pandemic. It's been a trend seen in states across the country, and to those in the drug recovery and prevention space, it's a sign of problems to come. Live in the newsroom, Wendy Corona, Channel 2 Action News.